Alrighty, ladles, jelly spoons, baby bells, and gemstones. And of course, my incredible Lindenians, welcome to each and every one of you. Now, you might be thinking, Kenzie, this is supposed to be a Monday fun day. The title says Monday Fun Day Airport Madness. What the hell are you doing in a forest walking up a road? Well, my friends, I can tell you that currently this road leads to the exact location we are about to film from for tonight's Monday Fun Day. Now, thrown into the mix, ladies and gents, is the fact we are going to be watching simultaneous takeoff and landings from this location, and above all, we are going to be watching a whole variety of airlines and airliners touching down at this very location. Where are we? It'll all be made very, very clear very, very soon. Kev, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the show. Let's take this little secret path through. If you know where we are, chuck it to the comments. Now, worryingly, earlier on, there was a lot of aircraft activity. Now, there seems to be none. Oh, here we go. That fire is still raging over there, crazily. Here we go, folks.
Very, very little.
So here we go, guys. We are live from the airport. Look at this. Beautiful, glorious day. A little Cessna Citation has just landed on runway 03 right. And of course, there goes Ryanair on 03 left. Interesting about this airport, the taxiway between left and right runways goes right down the middle of two, and off they go. Good evening to all of you. Welcome to our mystery location. If you can work out where we are, you're very clever. Drop us a comment, like and subscribe if you are brand new. As you can see, it's a very beautiful sunny afternoon right here. Brittany, hello to you. Don't forget to double tap. Let's try and hit 10 likes within the first 3 minutes. There's our little citation, making its way to the terminal. Very nice too. Quite a large substantial fire has been going on over there now for a good 2 hours. No idea what's been going on. But yes, folks, here comes EasyJet making their way to the runway. Obviously we've got Ryanair over there as well, as that little citation makes its way to the terminal this afternoon. But another EasyJet aircraft over there making its way away from the terminal. Nothing beats an EasyJet flight. Brittany, you're not wrong. Beautiful afternoon right here in the UK though. Currently 27 degrees, my friends. Makes for a lovely evening right here. Hi NG1B, good evening. Hello to you. Welcome to the show. So we've got EasyJet making their way to 03 left right now. An aircraft currently landing on 03 right. Picture looks zigzag. What airport is this? It's a mystery location at the moment. I'll let you know in due course where we are.
Mine is on silent, but it's mainly because on iPhone you don't have separate.
So there's our fire, which has been going on for the last couple of hours. And there's EasyJet waiting. Hope you're well, Kent. I popped in, left a like, but I'm jamming out with music with some cars. Have a great stream all. Enjoy, mate. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Dude, there is your pinned comment, you little... There we go. There we go. So there goes EasyJet onto the runway. They're getting ready for takeoff right now, just as a very large aircraft comes onto the runway here on 03 right. We'll get to see this one in a second. Ladies and gents, first of the stream, look at that, a 777 from Emirates, up close and personal. Check out that bad boy. Look at that. Not quite an A380, but guess what? Absolutely beautiful, nevertheless. Go on, lad. Yeah, boy. That's the way we like it right here on LindenTV. Get a nice big one in straight away. That's the way we like it. It's not just Ryanair, EasyJet, or the little tiddlers here, folks. You do get the big ones as well. Absolutely beautiful. What a great start to the show. Come on, folks. Welcome to all our new viewers. Amazing to have you guys along. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to our Monday Funday right here on LindenTV. And of course, do not forget to join in the chat. There goes Ryanair. Look. They're like, nah, we're not going to wait for Emirates to cross the runway. We're going to go for it. Off we go. It's very rare as well, ladies and gents, to be at an airport this close and get to watch takeoff and landing simultaneously. Obviously at Heathrow, you have a runway for taking off, a runway for landing. But you can't get this close to both at the same time. You can hear though, folks. Sensational. There goes Ryanair. Of course, being very careful not to get other people in the shot. So that fire over there has been going on for quite a few hours as well. We've got no idea what's actually caught fire, but due to the heat, it's likely to be absolutely anything. Granted, you can't really see very well because of the sunshine right now, but that is EasyJet sat there waiting to go, and here comes another significant arrival right here on the runway. Here we go. So as EasyJet make their way out, we'll say ta-ra to them in the baby bus of the A319. They will bomb it down there. And the other interesting thing about the runways here compared to Heathrow, in Heathrow they run completely parallel to each other, whereas here they are slightly disjointed. So your takeoff runway starts a lot further down than your takeoff runway. Hubert, hello to you. There's an Etihad Dreamliner, my friends. Kevin, we're at Manchester, my friend. There is a poll actually on the community section of this channel, asking you guys where you thought we were going to be. But no, we're actually at Manchester this afternoon. You wouldn't believe it, going by how lovely and dry and beautiful and warm it is here. But we're actually in Manchester right now. So we don't just do Heathrow, we don't just do Stansted, we don't just do London, my friends. We travel on this show. And in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be even further north, my friends, when hopefully your co-presenter Connor will also be joining us for a very special live stream from the City of Edinburgh Airport. That'll be pretty cool. Short code, of course, for that one would be EDI. And if you are on Flight Radar right now, the code for this airport is, of course, MAN. But we are live from Manchester right now, and we'll be live probably for the next few hours here. Then go for a little guided tour around the place, taking in the sights of the Trafford Centre and eventually Media City 2. So currently, folks, that's Turkish Airlines sat up on the runway waiting to take off on 03 left. You can hear them now thundering up those engines. They are good to go, my friends. Earlier on, we also saw British Airways taking off from here, heading back to London. So that was quite nice to see. But here we go, folks. There goes Turkish Airlines with the unmistakable red tail fin thundering down that runway. And of course, as soon as they get to that V1 rotation, retract the old flaps, keep the climb, and thunder their way across the Pennines, which you can just make out in the background. Just over there. They go across the Pennines, out across Lancashire, into Yorkshire, to their destination. Etihad just making their way across the runway right now. There we go. See, a lot of people think Manchester is just EasyJet, Ryanair, Jet2, etc, etc. But as we've seen already at the start of this stream, the 777 from Emirates and a beautiful version of the Dreamliner from Etihad Airways. If we're really lucky, folks, we might even get to see the departure of the Big Daddy later on this evening. Currently got EasyJet lined up on the runway. Again, you can just make out this EasyJet on camera. Annoyingly, due to the location of the sun in the sky right now, it makes it quite hard to see. Got another arrival right here on 09 right. From those Scandinavians, no less, my friends. Again, a very familiar sight at London Heathrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live across the UK and the world right now. Drop in the comments whereabouts you guys are from. Little Embraer, very nice too. So as they make their way down the taxiway between both runways, folks, you've got EasyJet in the background making their way to the runway, with another EasyJet there, thundering along, ready for their V1 rotation, and away they go. Also, the biggest difference between here and London Heathrow, something lands or takes off at Heathrow every 45 seconds. It's a little bit slower here in Manchester, where something will take off and land every 60 to 80 seconds. So a little bit slower than in London. Alex, hello to you. Off they go. Very nice. And straight away, folks, one EasyJet takes off and an EasyJet arrives. Bang on schedule. Just looking back into the sky right now, there's not many arrivals coming. Yet again, the little baby bus of the A319 pulling into here. Very nice too. Go on, lad. That's the way we like it. Beautiful example of the A319. Air France in the background making their way to the runway, folks. Again, they'll be taking off shortly on 03 left right now. And they'll thunder along, make their way across the Pennines into Yorkshire before finally arriving into France later on this evening. EasyJet again though, folks, thundering down that runway. Obviously, you know, with this airport being on 03 operations, you also know that Manchester will be on 09s, London, sorry. So Heathrow is currently on 09 operations, which means they'll be taking off and landing straight past the Thistle Hotel this evening. Obviously landing there on the left runway, taking off on the right. Whereas here, they're landing on the right runway, taking off on the left, and then taxiing straight down the middle back to the terminal over there. Currently got TUI making their way out of the terminal complex right now. Can't my cat if that's Dreamliner we saw landing earlier on. It quite possibly is. Got EasyJet right now pushing their way in front of Air France. They're going to the end of the runway to navigate their departure. But EasyJet are like, nope, guess what? We're going to push in front of you. We're off. See you later. Like I said, it's a very rare situation to actually be able to film takeoff and landing at exactly the same time. Currently got Jet2 Holidays making their way out to the runway over there as well. As we all know, if you are from the UK or from indeed Europe, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Go on an EasyJet, thunder up that baby bird. Off we go. Thunder that little 319. Of course, for any of you that are familiar with Manchester, you will know that at the end of that runway, just over there, is ordinarily where you'll find them taking off on the 2-1 left and right. And that is where the little pub garden literally overlooks the end of the runway. And you can get some spectacular shots from there. We've done that ourselves actually previously, shorts of which are actually on this channel, live from the Aviator right here at Manchester. So as EasyJet make their way, we can now watch TUI's fine example of a Dreamliner pushing their way down the taxiway. Hello to our viewers, welcome to the show. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I appreciate all of you. And of course there is Jet2 Holidays, who I flew from Antalya to Birmingham, literally in November 24. I wonder if they're playing that advert. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, and right now you can save £200 each for a family of 4. Could you imagine? There's TUI, keeping their nice distances on the taxiway. They'll of course go right to the end of the taxiway. While we wait for some more departures, or not more arrivals, we'll watch the departure of Air France. Why not? Of course, if any of you've got access to flight radar, feel free to let us know where these guys are heading to. Nice little ground unit down there. Oh. And there we go, EasyJet now making their way across the runway. Beezer, how you doing, man? Beezer 12 from Washington, or yeah, Beezer 12 Washington Beard. How you doing, buddy? It's a Monday Funday, live again from the airport, but this time it's not Heathrow. Definitely not from Heathrow this evening. This time live from Manchester in the northwest of the country, right here in the UK, in 27-degree heat, my friends. It's a massive fire pumping off over there. We literally saw that a couple of weeks ago. Hello, Keynes. I just joined. Where are we? Dude, to be fair, that's the whole point of the show. It's a Monday Funday. Where are we special? From the airport. This is Manchester, my friend. So if you want to let us know where these aircraft are going to, my friend, feel free. I like Manchester. It's a decent place, to be fair. I say, being up here in the northwest in 27-degree heat, it's quite rare. It's normally very wet, very dowdy and quite chilly up here. Currently 31 degrees in London. 27 up here, currently in Manchester. So of course we do get to watch the takeoff and landings at the same time. Currently looking into the sky though, there is nothing coming in, so we'll just focus on the takeoffs for the time being. Go on, Jet2. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. It's 26 in Ennis. Oh, very nice too. Very. Definitely having a European heatwave right now, and it's absolutely much appreciated. There goes Jet2. Off we pootle. That's the way we like it. Sadly, it is a Celine Dion shift this afternoon though, folks. We are all by myself, as your co-P is busy elsewhere. But as I say, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, when we come to you live from Edinburgh, either your co-P or your cameo will also be in attendance, which will be pretty cool. So there goes Air France, friends, over the Pennines, making their way off. J-Man, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you, dude. Let us know whereabouts you're from. So here we go then, friends. Got a nice little ground unit sat right there watching the departure of this TUI Dreamliner making their way out of Manchester this afternoon or this evening. You're from Canada, mate. Massive love to you. Welcome to the UK and welcome to the show. Like and subscribe if you like aviation. That's always amazing, my friend. So there's TUI lined up on that runway. Oh, now our friends are moving. We get an even better viewpoint, folks.
I'm sorry. Why didn't you ask where I'm going?
Here we go, friends. I'm already subscribed. Do be appreciate you, man. Here we go. It'll be 19 on Saturday. That's kind of weather I need. To be fair, mate, I think at the weekend it's hitting early 30s countrywide right here in the UK, which is crazy. That's when we all start moaning, "Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot." There goes TUI. As we can see, Ethiopian Airlines in the background, ready and waiting to go. Just the way we like it. Go on, TUI. Hit that V1 rotation. There we go. And away we go. That's the way we like it, friend. Watching that splendid Dreamliner making their way out. Absolutely gorgeous. Very nice. Very nice. Worldwide Aviator, I've got my flight radar working again. Good man, good lad. If you want to let us know what's approaching Manchester or departing and where they're going, feel free. Of course, currently on the 03 operations right here in Manchester. So both runways pointing at 30 degrees compared to the runways in London, which are 90 and 270, and here is 30 and 210. Little ground unit, I'm not too sure what he's playing at. Sounds like an ATR, my friends, coming into land. Here we go. It is Manchester International, absolutely. Hiya, bud. Lovely day. It is indeed. It's absolutely gorgeous. Lift off like a gift off. You are not wrong, my friends. That fire's from a recycling centre 3 miles away from you. Says sunlight hit all the plastics, which started a massive fire. Dude, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. So there's the ATR of Logan Air, which is not unusual or uncommon to be found pulling into London Heathrow. Earlier on, we did have an ATR from Aer Lingus when we followed the fences around here just to see if it's possible to get to the end of the runway here, which sadly it wasn't possible to do. So we've come here instead. I've only been through Heathrow, fair enough, and I'd love to see John Lennon Airport one time. Over there in Liverpool, absolutely. There's Logan Air then, my friends, the first arrival for a while. And last, by the looks of things, go and look in the sky right now. Yet again, another Jet2 holidays making their way to the runway. Aer Lingus from Ireland. You are not wrong. Jet2's an A321neo. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you. Let's just watch the wide body then. The Dreamliner 787 from Ethiopian. This will be pretty stunning, guys. Blessings to the Scouts land. Any biggies yet? We've had 2 777s pull up at the well, a 777 and another Dreamliner from Etihad and Emirates at the start of the stream. They occasionally have got a A380 here, but haven't seen one as of yet. We've got a Logan Air E145. Oh, the Embraer, very nice too, coming in. Happy days. There goes Ethiopian then with the V1 rotation right there. There we go. Beautifully done. As Logan Air taxi their way down the taxiway. Slap bang in the middle of the runways here. And yeah, go for it, Braden. What's my favourite airline? Ooh. Are we talking budget? Are we talking charter? Or are we talking like everyday run-of-the-mill? Because budget airlines probably would be Jet2, to be fair. Or Wizz, actually. No, we'll go Jet2. I've never actually flown EasyJet or Ryanair, so I can't comment on them, but your KP has. And then your normal charter airlines, probably, I don't know actually. Used to be BMI, but of course they went under many years ago. Trying to think now. Probably Qantas, to be fair. Qantas and Emirates. Emirates is definitely the next airline to fly with. 100%. 1000%. Favourite airliner? That would be the A350, I reckon. Very nice plane to land and to fly. Another airline coming in right now. That's probably the Logan Air in the Embraer. Let's have a look and see as it passes right here. But that recycling fight is huge. So that literally started like 2 hours ago when we first arrived and had a little mooch around. I'm now seriously regretting wearing a hoodie, by the way, folks. I've only got it on just purely so you've got extra pocket space, you know. There goes Jet2 then. Thundering up their engines. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks. So it's Jet2 leave. Logan Air in the Embraer arrive right here. My favourite is the A320. Fair enough. You have a hoodie on. Literally just because I've got extra pockets. Because as we all know, like otherwise your pockets are just so overwhelmingly full. It's unbelievable. There was a bit of a breeze earlier as well, but that seems to have like substantially stopped. There you go, folks. Logan Air's Embraer right here. Thanks for sharing, dude. No worries at all. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Double tap the screen and subscribe. Remember to turn on those notifications, mate. You've now won yourself your very first pin. There you go, my friend. There's Logan Air. As we'll watch the departure. Oh. Bear with me, folks, while I try and get undressed. That sounds. Let's watch EasyJet make their way. Be the rainbow. Appreciate you, bro. Come on then, EasyJet. Nothing's crossing the runways at the moment. I think you should be pretty much good to go. At the same time, another arrival thunders into here, into Manchester. Gotta run, stay cool in this heat. I will do, man. I appreciate you. I remember your rainbow short. I'm glad you do, buddy, because I don't. Not even gonna lie to you. There we go, friends. Probably need some more context on that. There goes our friends from EasyJet. There we go. Off they pop. And away we go. You do realise after this stream now later on, I'm going to go through my shorts and just watch that again, don't you? Try and find the one about the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. EasyJet leave. Logan Air cross. At the very end of the runway down there. Go on, lad. That's the way we like it. Oh, it's a rainbow at the airport. Oh, I've got you. Yeah, you pinned my missus too. Absolutely, man. 100%. There's our Ryanair arrival, folks. Like I said, it's very, very rare to ever have the opportunity to film takeoff and landing pretty much simultaneously, friends. It's a very rare situation to have the opportunity to do that. Like I say, in London, you could potentially do it, but you've got the terminal buildings and stuff all in the way. Hubert, welcome back. Hello, mate. Don't forget, friends, if you are brand new, jump in the comments and let us know where you're from. And don't forget to keep double tapping those likes. Let's see if we can hit 15 within the first hour. That'd be awesome. So looking across the tree line right now, you can just make out the landing lights of our next arrival. Only just make them out. As our next arrival comes into land right here at Manchester. Currently in the northwest, my friends, it's a very sticky 27 degrees right now, which is mental. So as Ryanair make their way down the taxiway. I'm from northern Sweden. Very nice too, man. Welcome to the show, my friend. Nice to have you along. Where it's currently warm for you too. I think the entirety of Europe is currently cooking, my friends. What time is it for you in northern Sweden, though, my friend? Always nice to catch up with our community. So, as of yet, the skies around Manchester have gone quite quiet. Nothing seems to be lined up to go, which is slightly annoying. Here it is then. 21 degrees Celsius. Honest, mad, isn't it? That looks like, my friends, a proper Jet 2 aircraft. Here we go. And indeed it is. Earlier on we saw Royal Jordanian leave from here, which is quite cool. Hello. There we go, folks. A proper Jet 2. .205 here, guys. See you soon. Time for tea. Go on, lad. I was just going to say you're at Manchester. Lee, Manchester. I mean, you should know. Above everybody else, you should know where we are. Because you're literally here. Love that. Don't forget to double tap, my friend. But yes, we are live from Manchester for your Monday Funday at Manchester Airport. Just because it was something different, you know. Originally, we were going to come yesterday, do a stream here, stay tonight, and then go to Blackpool tomorrow. But finances were like, not going to happen. Everything stops for tea. Yeah, go on, lad. Witness, how are you doing? I'm good, mate, thank you. How are you? Welcome back to the show. And welcome back to the channel. So, annoyingly, there's Ryanair making their way to the runway right now. But nothing lined up for takeoff or for landing, which is slightly annoying. And I have just realised by how long my hair is, folks, I definitely am in need for a haircut. We have got another arrival coming. How big is that airport, bro? I mean, it's big enough to have 2 runways. And they deal with a takeoff and landing approximately every 60 to 80 seconds. Compared to London Heathrow, which has a takeoff and landing every 45 seconds. So it's a lot more regular at London Heathrow. They still average about 600 flights a day, which is kind of crazy. So it's all good fun. Blackpool Airport's not that busy. No, I've heard that, to be fair. But again, always a nice excuse to have a day by the sea, you know what I'm saying? Well, folks, she was very excited to see the Jet2.com building, which is kind of cute. So, well, folks, we are currently watching Ryanair making their way to the end of the runway. Can a 747 land on that airport? I absolutely can, yes. It's very rare to happen. But there's the Jet2. Jet2 and Jet2 holidays. Because as we all know, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. That's the best bit of Blackpool, just walking around. I can absolutely believe that, to be fair. Right next to the beach. And then when you get bored, just go to the pleasure beach, on the big one, not in a rude way, and have the ride of your life. And I just realised how naughty that sounds on camera, but there we go. There's a reason why these streams are set to over 18s only. But Lee, Manchester, whereabouts in Manchester are you from? Because we're actually doing a little bit of a guided tour around Manchester later on after we leave here. So the stream will continue. We'll go for a little drive around Manchester and finish off at Media City, just because we can. No, honestly, witness, you can have 747s land and take off from here. In fact, myself and your co-P did it literally in about a year ago, actually. Yeah, took off from here and landed in London. So it can happen. It can happen, and believe it or not, it does. So, just waiting for Ryanair to thunder up those engines. Blackpool Airport today only has one plane takeoff. Are you joking? I didn't realise they were quite that quiet. Jesus. Go on, Ryanair. Come on, lad. Of course, in the background, we now know that's a fire at a recycling centre about 3 miles away from this location, caused by the heat. Lovely stuff. There we go. Go on, lad. That's the way we like it. Yeah, boy. Blackpool Airport is not an airport like Manchester. No, yeah, I knew that one, mate. And as if by magic, you lose one, you gain one. Here we go, folks. And guess what? That also looks like a Ryanair flight. You know, you see it up close and personal, my friends. Here we go. Go on, lad. In your little 737. Just where it should be. Media City is okay and Old Trafford is good to walk around. I know, believe it or not, I used to live in Salford. Probably about, what, 20 years ago? And very begrudgingly left Manchester, I'm not going to lie to you. Main reason why I did leave is because I got absolutely sick and tired. I'll clean the camera a bit so you can see clearer. But yeah, the main reason for leaving was purely because I got sick and tired of flying back and forth between Manchester and London. So I was like, you know what, I'm in London so often nowadays, let's just move home. So I went to North London. There we go. Ryanair is not operating in Africa. Did you know that? Yes. I lived in Salford next to McDonald's on Spruce Court. Oh, really? It's a small world, my friend. I was on just off the Lancaster Road as you led down to what was then Hope Hospital. Which in itself is quite a worrying name for a hospital, really. Hope. You know what I mean? I don't really go to a hospital and hope for things. I want to go to a hospital and actually know and get treated. But there we go. Yeah, my friend's asking, how's Manchester? Very, very hot. And the Delasay pub, absolutely, mate. There you go, you see. You know your stuff, man. Always nice to have a local person on the stream. Love that one. So we've got another Ryanair making their way down to the taxiway. Another arrival comes in on the runway, folks. Here we go. which looks like it could be another jet to... Oh, nice Euro wings, folks. I didn't know they landed here. Every day's a school day, my friends. There we go. Good old Euro wings. The little A319. Very nice too. Just annoyingly, that sun is in completely the wrong location right now as it starts to set here in the UK. I was in the Delisade pub in '99 for United winning the Champions League. Oh, really? Dude. Well, I lived here from 2002 to 2000, well, April 2004. So, yeah, like I said, was consistently flying to and from London. At that point, it was on first name terms with the check-in staff and flight crew for BMI between Manchester and London. It was normally here at like 3:30, between 3:30, 4 in the morning, because I had to be in London for work for like midday. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. A nice little 45-minute flight. Why not? Back in the days that BMI was a thing. So, yeah, reluctantly left in 2004. But I do love Manchester. I love coming back here. It's always good fun. Are you joking, love? You're walking down a bloody bank and making it sound like it's going to eat you up, you silly cow. Here comes our next ATR though, friends. That was the lady that got excited by the jet ski building, by the way, folks. And now getting panicky walking down a bank, really. Let's hope you don't need to get the money out. If you get scared walking down a bank, what you like going into one? Unbelievable. Yosario Para. Hello. How you doing? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Same goes for you from Mr. Lee Manchester. Manchester, yeah. The right side of Pennines, you understand me? That's that right, kid. That's my shit attempt at a Manchester accent, I do apologise. We've got fire over there currently at Recycling Centre, my friends, which has been burning now for the last 2 hours, caused by the heat. Right now, as you all know, or for those of you local know, it's currently a stonking 27 degrees here at Manchester Airport. 27. Like, sorry, what? This ain't normal. I'm only get shouted at by now by airport security. You can't be there filming, sir. Why? There's Aer Lingus then, folks, in the little ATR. Nice and loud, nice and proud. Here it comes. Used to be quite a regular sight down at London Heathrow, but they've now swapped out in favour of the A220 or the A320, and the ATRs don't land now if you're coming in with Aer Lingus, but it's still nice to see them. Yosario, it's beautiful. What's the name of the airport? It's Manchester. Keep up the good work, man, and keep being awesome. GTA Gaming, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much indeed. And Yosario, I have subscribed to your channel. I appreciate you. That's very nice. We are going to be live for quite a few hours though, folks, so we're going to do a nice little drive around. Little tour here at Manchester. Make the most of it while we're here. Okay, bye. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So right behind an ATR, the little prop aircraft it is, we then have Ryanair making as much noise as humanly possible as they come on in. One thing you know of Ryanair, if they do a go round, you know it's bad. You know? If you know, you know. Because they land hard, my friends. I'm going to turn up the brightness on my phone right now because it's a bit dark. my face, yes. No, no, no. You don't see my ugly mug looking at camera, squinting like a prick. There we go. That's better. So Ryanair are making their way back down the taxiways, my friends. Back to the terminal complex right here at Manchester. Cheers guys for the 12 likes, I appreciate this. So see if we can try and hit 15 within the first hour, that'd be incredible. So we've got some wings over there, and then looks like, can't work out what they said on the side of that. 2 aircraft lined up for departure though, folks. Very nice. Just in time for another aircraft to come in on arrival as well. Just the way we like it. 15 likes, cheers guys. Can we try and hit, can we hit 15, do you reckon, within the first hour? 13 minutes to get there. Let's find out. Oh. It's another ATR, my friends. Yeah, boy. Like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks, please. That's always amazing. It helps the algorithm like there's no tomorrow. Ryanair still making their way down the taxiways here, folks. To the end of the runway, they'll be crossing over runway 03 left any minute now. Obviously, the takeoff runway currently in use right here in Manchester. Let's watch this little Eurowings come on in them. Here he comes. Could that be another Logan Air? Surely not. It looks like it though. Here it comes, making as much noise as possible. Yo, Whitey, that plane guy. Hello, mate. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, it's Organy. Jesus. All the way from Guernsey, my friends. Well, they've had an interesting flight, haven't they? All the way from the Channel Islands into Manchester this evening. It's the way we like it. I'm glad you're good, mate. Welcome back, buddy. Or Origny, I do apologise. There we go. All the way from the Channel Islands, my friends. It's the way we like it right here, friends. Of course, we are live from Manchester, up here in the northwest of the country. And you never know. We may get some even bigger, more impressive arrivals right here in Manchester this evening, which will be pretty amazing. Just goes to show though, the old little ATRs are still very much used by regional aircraft, friends. Just because you don't see them in London, doesn't mean they're not in use anymore. Danny, welcome back to the show, my friend. How you doing, buddy? Just in time for the big 777. Look at that bad boy. When RAF Mildenhall, only to realise I don't have weekend flight activity. An hour drive, by the way. Bloody hell, look at that, look. No, it's the Dreamliner, my friends, from Qatar. Yeah, boy, go on, lad. Danny, don't forget to double tap the screen, my friend. That'd be incredible. Send us a little like, you absolute legend. Welcome back to the show. Nice to have you. As you'll notice, we are not live from London. We are live from Manchester, up in the northwest of the UK right now. Long time, bro. How you been? And what a piece of kit. I know, man. Look at it. Got 15. There we did it. 15 likes in the first hour. You guys are sensational. Thank you very much indeed. Of course, Danny, for those if you haven't realised and haven't been keeping up with the channel recently, we are now on 2,200 215 subscribers at the start of this show, which is sensational. Pushing ever harder for that 2,500 before our birthday in literally, what, 2.5 weeks' time, when the channel turns 3, my friends. Can't believe that. I do keep looking, mate. I appreciate you. I don't realise, and then I only got photos of a grounded KC-135. Oh, mate, that's a shame, innit? But guess what? You'll know for next time. So you can go in the week now, and see some sensational stuff. Here goes Sunwings, then, folks. Not to be mistaken with the Jet2 Holidays aircraft, thundering up and making their way down. How have you been, though, Danny? Long time no see, my friend. Well, I'm so happy you're here, man, honestly. Oh yeah, Sunbeam, not Sunwings. I do apologise. I can't read, alright? Leave me alone. I'm dyslexic. My dream plane spot is the BBJ 767-300ER. That would be pretty sensational, actually. There you go. There's his V1 rotation. Starts his climb, and away we go, my friends. Still speaking to Mr. C, mate, and yeah, I've been good, mate. What about you? Still speaking to him? Dude, where have you been? I think it'd be rude not to speak to him nowadays, to be fair. Bearing in mind, we're now actually living together. So there we go. That's a change since we last spoke to you. Yeah. Take from that as you will. So I think this might be an Austrian aircraft, but I'm not too sure. I can't quite read what it says on the site because it's quite a distance away. But seeing that aircraft with the smoke behind it is kind of crazy. But yes, Mr. Connor is currently helping sort out his nan's house ready for his mum's birthday party the weekend. And then the weekend after, well, to be fair, next Monday, hopefully he and I will do a Monday Funday from the city of Edinburgh. So that'll be 2 weeks today, which would be quite cool. Failing that, it'll be us again. I see, I see. Oh, you don't, mate. It's not quite like that, but yeah. But no, we've been cohabiting, shall we say, since the 27th of January. Put it this way, there's no need for a tomato just yet. If you know, you know. Although to be fair, I'll probably look the colour of a tomato, purely because it is so bloody hot today, it's unreal. Look at that, look. Oh my god, it's a plane. It is, I know. The 5th GV. Welcome to the show. Nice one for being it. A plane which we now can't see on camera because it's that small. Perfect. Great. Helpful. Hi, I'm so excited. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. That'd be amazing. That's good though. Both got you. Both got your own spaces, and never forget the tomato. No, they're clearly not, mate. That's the weird thing. You see, I moved into a 1-bed apartment on the 17th of January. Originally, supposed to be there for myself. You know, like just chillax and all that sort of thing. And then situations changed within like the first 10 days of me being there. And I'm like, well, listen, mate, you've been here for the last week anyway. If you need somewhere to like rest your head or whatever, you've always got a roof here. And then, yeah, he kind of moved in. So we now share a 1-bedroom apartment in the middle of the country. So, yeah, 1 bedroom. And put it this way, it's quite a cramped space in our room, put it that way. And since then, we've had a lot of upgrades done. So the whole entire house is now controlled completely by Alexa. I subscribe too much. What do you mean you subscribe too much? That's good. That's good though, bro. And still in the same town. No, man, we're in Kettering, and we're now in Northampton. So all change, my friend. All change. To hell with Alexa. She's quite good though, to be fair. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like she controls our lights, lets us know when comes to the door. It's quite useful, to be fair. You know, she's walking and be like, Alexa, I'm awake. Can you turn all the lights on? After giving you a little spiel about saying how worried she was all night in the dark, and this kind of like, I'm like, babe, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like 30 degrees outside. But all right, sweetheart. Let's watch Jet 2 Holidays leave though, shall we, folks? Yeah, Mr. GV, thank you very much indeed for your subscribe. I appreciate you. Love that. Yeah, it's all good, Danny. It's all good. Put it this way, not married yet. Jet 2 Holidays leaving past the Jet 2 building on runway 03 left right here in Manchester. There comes that V1 rotation and away they go. There we go, beautifully done. And of course, and it won't be long before they retract those flaps and away they go. Hey, sorry mate. There you go, bro. And as we look over to the terminal complex right now at Manchester, you can just make out the departure of the baby bus, the little A319 in front of ATC with EasyJet. I'm glad she walked away. So that's in like quite a personal, phone call to be having in broadcast over a live stream, folks. And then just behind that, we've got Jet2 Holidays making their way from the complex as well. That's currently over there. You can just make it out on stream. No, Danny is a nude. That is very, very true. Oi, the 5th GV. That's rude. Danny's been one of our longest standing moderators for as far back as I can possibly think about, to be fair. There we go then, friends. There comes EasyJet making their way down the taxiway right now, heading on to runway 03 left. Genuine comment, not meant to be sarcastic. Oh, okay. Was that a genuine comment about the fact Paul you're losing accounts, yeah? I thought you were being sarcastic about the fact he's been with us since 250 subs. We've multiplied 1,000 times since then, pretty much. That's actually crazy when you think about it like that. That's actually mad. Oh, don't make me cry. There we go then, EasyJet making their way to the end of the taxiway. There's Jet2 Holidays. Again, making their way out. Very nicely done. Probably means a Ryanair flight will be making a departure soon as well, due to the fact they have a 20-minute turnaround here at Manchester. Or at any airport, to be fair, they're normally to fly into. Still nothing coming in on the inbound flights, though. Don't watch Bambi or Bicentennial Man. Mate, the little old HQ that you had, that little trailer thing. Yeah, that was cute, that was, to be fair. Only problem being, obviously, we eventually got evicted from there, didn't you? I'm not sure if you actually watched that live stream or not. We got very rudely evicted at about midnight one night, bizarrely during a live stream, which was kind of crazy. Sweetheart, I don't think we'll be talking quite so loudly. Do you realise we're doing a live stream right now? Like, you're being broadcast across the entire world about your family dilemma. Gotta be very careful right now, folks. 16 likes. Thank you very much indeed. I wait inbound with bated breath. So do we, mate, to be fair. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm looking across the sky right now as we're watching this departure. I'm like, why is nothing coming? Like, come on. We're at an international airport right now. Like, at the start of the stream, there's quite a lot of stuff coming in. And now there's literally Jack. Which could be a good thing. Could mean something big's coming. But you just don't know. I love that. Ooh, gossip. Yeah, right, I know. But not gossip for a flipping live stream because it sounds quite personal. From the part of the conversation I heard, I'm like, you probably are not going to want that broadcast across the internet. But okay, sweetheart. The 5th GV. If you're talking about the same thing that I'm thinking you're talking about, I absolutely do love that, yeah. If you know, you know. We've said that quite a few. That could end up being a brand new phrase for this show. And ladies and gents, I'm delighted to inform you that as of 2 weeks' time, we are going to be actively seeking out a supplier for merch on this show. Yep, the 5th GV probably talking about what I think they're talking about. I think me and you might have more in common than you think. That's all I'm saying. But yes, merch will be making its appearance onto this show, onto this channel, hopefully by the end of September. Granted, it's supposed to be in April, has been delayed, but it's coming. It's coming. For those of you wondering what that smoke is in the background, though, folks, it is a recycling centre that caught fire a little while ago due to the heat right here in the northwest, being caused by the fact, obviously, plastic got far too hot, caught fire, and has been burning happily for the last 3 hours now. Merch, gimme! I've been on this channel 4 minutes and I'm already sold. Oh, come on, lad. What am I driving now? You'll see very soon, to be fair. But it's oh damn, yeah, we've had. Trying to think. We had the little white Vincent when you last knew us. Since then I've had Caden, and now I've got little Sammy Jr. So yeah, we're on to car number 3. So the white one just died catastrophically one night with myself and your cameo presenter in situ, to the point like it was something like £1,400 to repair. Bold of you to assume I'm a lad. Oh, are you not? Okay. Yeah, so when I got a repair bill for 1,400 quid, I'm like, do you know what? The car's only worth like £1,000. I'm not going to put another £1,400 into it just to find it could be something more sinister. So yeah, it just died quite catastrophically. Like, I started making this horrible whirring, clicking noise, turned the engine off, back on again, and there was nothing. It was like, right, okay then, whatever. Jet 2, why aren't you going? You're getting quite boring. So I bought myself a little Caden. I say little. It's a Honda Accord Estate on a 2.2. Quite nice, to be fair. Yeah, that might have met its end prematurely, which again worked in our favour because that was never going to pass another MOT. So that died like 2.5 months ago now, I think, as a result of a road traffic collision. So got paid out on that one. I had a lovely car for a couple of weeks. We called that Porky. Yeah, as you can tell, me and Connor like to name things. And then after that, we then got our current one, which is a little 207 Estate. When I say little, oh my god, it is little. It's quite new, but fuck me, it's little. Can't get anything in the boot at all. Did the Porky tell lies? No, it doesn't. But its last 3 letters were PK1, and the number plates was like, yeah, that's Porky. There you go. Very nice 18-month-old motor. Very nice. And what do you mean a Honda Accord is not a motor? I love that. Amazing. Yeah, my legs. Oh. So the 5th GV, I'm intrigued now. Are you male? Are you a male or a female? What's your pronouns? Let's maybe go. Maybe let's start with that one, so we don't wrongly assume who you are. Where are these inbound flights, folks? Oh Can you please keep quiet, love? Honestly, we don't want to know your whole flipping stuff. Honda Accord, they go 20 and a 30. Not on a 2.2, they don't. That thing flew. But I'll tell you something, the amount of fuel that thing drank was insane. But at least the new one's ULEZ compliant. We can go to London quite a lot in that, and it's not a problem. I identify as a giraffe. Right, okay. So you're quite tall with a long neck, I take it. There we go, look, Jet 2 on the runway. They are waiting for departure. 2026, you can identify as anything. That is very true. Yeah. I identify as a miniature marshmallow. Take from that as you will. Don't get me started on ULEZ. But you clearly live in London then, don't you? Honestly, the amount of flipping tickets I got for both Caden and Vincent for constantly taking it to like London Heathrow and stuff without paying the ULEZ charge. I'm like, I'm not going to allow into Steve Khan's pocket. Are you mad? Not happening. But, yeah. Got so many. Honestly, there's probably in excess of about 30 to 40 of them. Minimum. So I'll probably go like transport for London well over £3 grand. I travel into London for work. Mercifully, I don't live in London. I used to, though, to be fair, as you can probably tell from the accent. Come on, Jet 2. Here we go. This had better not be the last aircraft of the night. That'd be quite a shit stream, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Come on. Go on, lad. If anyone's got access to flight radar, can you just see what is going on with like Manchester Airport? Why it's like dead so early in the day? Does anyone here get triggered by Jet 2 and Jess Glynn? Yes. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. Yeah, happens a lot. Happens a lot. So, weirdly, nothing is going on at the airport. You've got Ryanair over there. God knows what's happening over there. That's the little airport parking area over there. And then Sweet FA coming in that direction. So if anyone's able to Google what the hell is going on at like Manchester Airport, or are they going to start landing that way around? I'll be quite willing to know what's going on. Because it's all gone worryingly quiet. And I can't believe they're going to have their last flight at like 20 to 8 in the evening. Gossip is happening, not FA. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she's talking very loudly. I'm not going to lie to you. However, folks, for those of you who are in the UK and follow politics, what a happy situation's happened today in London. About bloody time too. There's literally nothing coming, folks. Nothing coming at all. What's Danny having for dinner? Food, I imagine. Thing is, mate, we'll be sick of burning by Halloween. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong. Time for a general election, I think. Literally nothing is moving. Nothing is moving at all. It's all gone very quiet. Yeah, if you know, you know. Can't say too much, but yeah. Da, 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 da. Anyway, can someone Google what time the last flight is in and out of Manchester Airport, please? Because this is ridiculous. You don't find this at London Heathrow, I can assure you that much. Normally at Heathrow it's still buzzing right up until about 8:30 at night. I'm not your Google monkey. Please, come on. Because if I do, it's going to cut off the entire stream, and then that's going to be absolutely mayhem. Well, folks, we are expecting a very exciting live stream from Manchester Airport, but unfortunately, at the moment, there's nothing going on. It's just absolutely beautiful. What are you Googling? What time the last flight is in and out of Manchester Airport, if at all possible, because nothing's moving at all. It's all like Bjork. It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. There's a little ground unit over there though. So I'm not too sure what he's doing. I mean, granted, there's a lot of flies around, which is quite annoying. But we want aircraft, not flies. Unless this is the quiet before the storm, you never know. Like, could just be ultra efficient ATC. Hmm. There's a lot of ground unit activity, but there's no air unit activity. It says 24/7. Well, where the fuck is everything then? Because there's literally nothing. Nothing at all. Well, this is embarrassing. If you could do that'd be amazing. Yeah, let's just try and see if there's any. I mean, to be fair, there should be a flight from Heathrow with British Airways coming up to Manchester. There should be something coming, surely. Unless they have changed runway direction, which would mean they're going to be in a holding pattern and making their way in that way. I need a holiday, but not a jetty holiday. I feel like your PA now. What have I done? Yeah, I know. Danny's gone quiet, hasn't he? Comes back to the show, gets re-promoted back to a moderator, and then just disappears. Unbelievable. Saying that, I feel like everyone has left, to be fair. All my moderating team. Alex, Brittany, Braden. Where have you all gone? So we've got another ground unit there. They might be doing a runway inspection, to be fair. No, they just disappeared into Tato Land. Right, okay. Very strange. Very odd. There's a bus moving over there, so I'm assuming that's taking passengers to an aircraft somewhere. Hmm. Brittany is doing an inspection. No one likes the bus. No, you're not wrong, to be fair. When you get to the gate and you see a bus sat there waiting for you, you're like, for fuck's sake. Really? Oh. Yeah, it's worrying because there's no holding stack. Oh, I see some landing lights in the distance, folks. Just piercing up through the clouds right now. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read that in any other context than rhymes with banker. We'll take that one. That's good. I've contacted them. You're welcome. It's like, yeah, hello, we're waiting here. Can you please come and land in the airport because we're waiting? Oh, God, she's still on that bloody phone. Oh look, something's now leaving as well, which looks like, I don't know who that is over there, but something's making its way to the runway. We'll find out in due course who that is. So the 5th GV, in order to, before we go ahead with the promotion, need to ask you, how old are you? Because you got to be a certain age to be a moderator on a monetized account, unfortunately. A bird. Is it a bird? Is it a... No, genuinely, how old are you? Because if I was to promote you and it turns out you're younger than the age that you were allowed to, my account could get shut down, so I've got to be very, very careful. Something's coming. Probably going to be Ryanair, to be fair. Or EasyJet. Might be lucky, we might get a little BA flight coming in. So there's a lot of ground crew activity right now. 30 plus. Happy days. Is there any muckle on here? I don't think so, mate, no. Well, congratulations on your promotion, my friend. Welcome to the show. I'm not overly sure, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to say no because I don't know what it is. It's those Scandinavians making their way back to the runway, folks. They arrived a little while ago. Oh, and they're followed by the KLM or TUI. I think that might be KLM, to be fair. Is there any other Mocklemizers on here apart from myself? Must be some. I don't actually know what a Mocklemizer is, but okay. Jesus Christ, thank you. You're welcome, my friend. I think you've earned it today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mayman, how you doing, man? 3-1 Egypt versus New Zealand. Yeah, baby. And if it's the other way around, I'd agree with you. Oh, come on, guys. Look, I said about it might be a BA flight coming in from London. And look, there we go. Yeah, boy. Da, 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 da. It's a little bit of BA, folks, and a little A320. There we go. That's the way we like it. Come on, lad. There you go. So our first arrival, friends, is indeed British Airways. Just the way we like it. And in fact, that is definitely a little 737 MAX 8 from TUI. What's the captain's name? Chad. I've got no idea, to be fair. Ignore M. That's fine, don't you worry. There we go. And another... Oh, now they're coming in thick and fast, folks. Say I see. It was the calm before the storm. They are coming in thick and fast now, because keep looking across them trees and there's just landing lights after landing lights after landing lights. They're coming. Thank you for those 20 lights, folks. I appreciate you. I gave them the hurry up. But it's worked, so thank you very much. Beautiful stuff. Another 737, folks. Little Max 8. Go on, lad. Come on, my son. Who are you? It's Malta Air, no less, my friends. Graham, we are at Manchester Airport, my friend. Oh, seems like Connor might be on his way home. I doubt it, though. That's a very nice livery. Very nice. With a lock-in like this, I could rival even the likes of Spain. I say that because they did horribly against Capo Verde. Are you worried you might be in a real-life GTA game and get 4 stars? No, not at all. We are more than allowed to be here. It's all good. Unless I cross that perimeter fence and just go and start an aircraft and just take off, because why not? It's not like, unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing. So currently we've got Scandinavian Airlines or Air Service lined up, primed and ready on runway 03 left. TUI waiting to go. EasyJet making their way out. And another arrival coming in here, folks. Here we go. Jump the fence, could you imagine? Yeah. A real life bloody arrest on anti-terrorism right here live on your screens. Could you imagine? Here we go. Let's watch these guys. Go on, lad. As soon as they lift off, straight away onto the reverse thrusters. Here we go. That's the way we like it. And of course it's Ryanair. Look how hard they are braking on that nose wheel, pushing it right into the floor. Go on, lad. Coming off nice and early. There we go. We'll keep watching that direction for TUI's takeoff in the 737 MAX 8. Easily told by the winglets that are currently on display. They should be able to go straight out. Oh, they are. Look at that. Straight off. There we go. No questions asked. They're like, sod this, we're off. Ta-da. That's the way we like it. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Yeah, boy. Don't forget, friends, to like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live from Manchester Airport right now, up here in the northwest, in a staggering 27-degree heat wave right now. 30 degrees as we made our way up north from down south. There we go. Air Malta now got clearance to cross the runway. Very nice too. As EasyJet get lined up, ready to go, friends. And that fire is still pumping hard. Tim, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the show. Nice to have you along. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Yeah, boy. That's the way we like it. Okay, so Jacoby's not coming home, he's going to his bird's house. How sweet. Hopefully that means I've got a place to myself later on, that'd be nice. It is a fire, mate. Yeah, a recycling centre caught fire about 3 hours ago now. Caused by the very unprecedented heat right here in the UK right now. And trust me, it is very hot and very sticky right now. Welcome, friends. If you are brand new, we are live from Manchester Airport right now. Currently watching nothing arriving, but Ryanair are up for departure, my friends. Over 100 degrees every day here in Phoenix. Bloody hell. So if you take, so that works out about 35 degrees every day. If you do it in Fahrenheit, centigrade, which is what most normal people use. That's crazy. Should double it and add 30. So yeah, it'd be about 35 degrees. That's crazy. People in the UK moan when it's that hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, I tell you what, even now when it's 27, and I'm it's too hot. Too hot. No, it's not. It's nice. It's the way it should be. And Ryanair. Oh, I agree. The hotter the better. That's why I like it in Thailand when it's like 40. You know what I mean? The one I know, so I went to Thailand, got on the plane, coming home, and the pilot's like, oh yeah, we're leaving here, it's 40 degrees, and then back in London it's like 7. We're like, really? Whoopie doo. 7. Another Ryanair currently over there waiting, lining up for takeoff. Of course, it might sound quite repetitive for those who have been here for a while, but we are in the very exclusive position of seeing takeoff and landing pretty much simultaneously right here in Manchester. When it hits 48 degrees Celsius, I quit going outside. I'm not surprised, to be fair, mate, because that is stupidly hot. You double that, that's what? Double 48 would be 96. Add 30. That's like 126 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like an oven. That's ridiculous. I don't blame him for staying indoors at that point. But then difference is in America, you guys have all got aircon. We don't have that luxury over here, so there we go. So there we say goodbye to Ryanair. Ta-ra! It gets to 120 there, that's mad. I'd quit moving and put my head in a freezer. Just your head. I think I'll put my whole body in a freezer at that point, I'm not going to lie to you. Okie dokie. Ryanair, we're waiting on you. Is this Lawton? No, mate, it's Manchester. Where's Lawton? Do you mean Luton? Because that's not how you spell it. Here we go. Not too sure what they're waiting for. Go. Luton sucks, yeah, you're right. Yes, was yesterday Father's Day in the UK? It was indeed, yes, and indeed our summer solstice as well. Longest day of the year. It weren't a kid, it was actually YouTuber Max Fosh who did the Welcome to Luton sign out of massive strips of tarpaulin at Gatwick just to confuse people. And yeah, it gained a lot of media attention, so shout out to Mr. Fosh on that one. Like, fair play to you, man. That was funny. But no, it was good. It was a good trick. Here we go then, folks. Right on the tail of Ryanair. No hanging around at all. There we go, look. Logan Air straight away lined up to go. Obviously hitting their V1 rotation speed a lot quicker. And indeed, away we go. Positive rate gear up straight away. There we go. Nice. I didn't realise. Yeah, it was 21st of June. Longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Shortest day of the year in the southern. Going by daylight hours, obviously. Nothing else to watch. Let's watch him, shall we? not too sure what Aer Lingus are doing over there, but I think they're trying to make their way out as well. Making their way back to Ireland. No, they're going somewhere. They're doing something. Very strange. Although we could be on a runway change, folks. That could be interesting. Oh, absolutely, you're not wrong. I got an awesome watch from my kids yesterday. Oh, congratulations, man. Good. Pleased to hear it, buddy. Where's that Aer Lingus flight gone? No idea what Mr. Ground Crew's doing, but there we go. Very strange. Weirdly, I can hear it, but I can't see it. That guy's just driving around in circles because why not? Can anyone recommend a better crisp choice other than kettle chips? Quavers would be my guess. That's that one, to be fair. Yeah. Or Doritos. I can't beat Doritos. Chili Heatwave Doritos are the best. So I can hear the ATR buzzing around down the far end of the airport down there. But I'm not over, I can't see it, it's kind of weird. Never had Ruffles. Why do people insist on sitting here for? Like, really? Of course you is. Hey, run away, Paul. Seems to be your job today, doesn't it? Just Googling everything, bless your heart. I'm not convinced on Ruffles. Fair enough. I'll have to Google them later. Queso flavored Ruffles or nacho cheese Doritos. Fair. So I can hear that ATR buzzing around like there's no tomorrow. I cannot see it. It's very annoying. Yep, there's no runway change, folks. What's this guy doing? Is that what you call cheese that isn't yours? Yeah, nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. They've done a runway change, folks. So as we can see, whereas they were taking off the other way around, we're now taking off that way. Fair. To be fair, runway change is kind of expected on the cards anyway. But the first one at the dock on the runway 21 left now is our little ATR friend. Very nice. Don't forget, folks, like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live across the UK and the world right now here at Manchester. What a beautiful picture for a motivational quote. Yeah, could you imagine? I like that European people are enjoying the USA for World Cup. Are we enjoying it though? Or are we just there because it is the World Cup? I think it's quite funny that pubs have run out of alcohol for us. I think that's quite funny. Now looking to Eurowings, they're like, which way are we going? What's going on? We're going that way now, are we? Also, it does also hit home the fact that the runways here, although run parallel, aren't actually completely parallel to each other, as they both start at different points. There goes Eurowings. Yeah, see, a lot of English people have a kind of love-hate relationship with America. And quite a lot of differences between the two countries, put it that way. Watching from Wales, where are you, buddy? We're at Manchester tonight, Kevin. Thank you for joining us, mate. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Currently watching the action right here as they've just performed a runway change here at Manchester. We were originally landing in that direction, and now it's going that way, which is kind of cool because it also means that when something eventually does come in for landing, we will see it unbelievably clearly. Yeah, I'm quite the same when it comes to the World Cup, to be fair. Like, I'll watch certain matches, but I wouldn't say I'm totally fascinated by it, to be fair. It's just an inconvenience. I certainly wouldn't have paid all the money that so many people have paid to go to America to watch it, but that way. So something's on takeoff right now, as we can hear. Looks like a little Embraer. Here we go. We are at Manchester, Dylan, yes. Welcome to the show, my friend. I might go out and get some Doritos. Do you know what? I might get some after this stream, to be fair. There goes Logan Air back to Scotland. Yes, I love Manchester. Yeah, same, buddy. Not gonna lie. And like I say, we have just witnessed firsthand the runway change here at Manchester. So we're now going the different way. I live near Dublin. Oh, nice. Been to Manchester once in my life. It is a great place. What's it like, Manchester? You'll see at the end of this stream when we go for a little drive around the area. And I didn't even win the award at work. Oh, that's shite, isn't it? All that expense for nothing. Yeah, ma'am. I went to Manchester to watch a United game. Oh, nicely done, Dylan. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. It's always good. So, Eurowings are currently on the runway. We're sat up there waiting for their takeoff clearance. And delightfully, folks, here comes an arrival. Here we go. I've been to London and Plymouth. Nice. What's the best place you've been to watch the planes, buddy? Short of here, probably Heathrow. Not gonna lie. But it also means the fact that the runway change here also means the runways down in London will also be now landing on 27 left and right, or left or right, as opposed to 09 left as they have been most of the day. Portsmouth is better than London any day. I agree, you know. For the simple reason, I was born in Portsmouth, so that's always good. But that aircraft's going to land right in front of us. Here comes Eurowings, folks. We drank Portsmouth Dry. Go on. Never flown, Buzz. Ever. But maybe you and I should go drinking, Tim. Could you imagine? That'd be funny. There goes Eurowings. Beautiful takeoff here. Go on, lad. Positive rate, gear up. Go on, pal. Yeah, boy, that's the way we like it. Come on, my son. The Scottish drank the original lager dry in Boston. Yeah, I really like that. It's quite funny. They're doing a runway inspection as something comes into land. Are you actually crazy? Dude, are you alright? Are you mad? Get off that runway. You don't want to be on there, I can assure you. Oh my god. Pull off, mate. Oh shit. Our battle group is 15,000 people, so drinking Portsmouth Dry wasn't hard. That's a lot of people, innit? Here comes our first arrival on the new runway then, folks. A little ground unit wants to move out of the way because he's going to cause a bit of a problem in a second. Yeah, go on, move. Oh no, don't land on the wrong way. Bro, what? Battle group? An aircraft carrier battle group. Way to peak in interest. Yeah, right. So they're all now landing on the right runway. This could be interesting. So is there something on that runway preventing them all from landing? That's annoying. He wants to move out of the way. Stupid prat. How do you get 5,200 people on a ship? That's crazy. What is this absolute lunatic ground unit doing? Just give the all clear for landing on this runway. It's not difficult. What is wrong with you? Because if you all start landing on the other runway, that's going to be very boring for you lot. Go on, move, piss off. Thank you. $5,280 people. My Monday just got more interesting. USS Harry S. Truman. He was from my home state, Missouri. Okay. Here we go. Another Ryanair flight, folks. I'm really hoping they start using this right runway, or this left runway to be fair. Because otherwise we're in for quite a crap stream now. They've clearly been put out in a little holding pattern. No such thing as a crap stream if you're involved. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you very much indeed. Here comes the next one then, folks. Have I ever been to Japan? No. I'd like to go though. I would like to go to Japan. One day. When I'm rich and famous. So the more you guys like and subscribe, the better. So many people on dating apps want to go to Japan. Because it's cheap, that's why. Here comes our next arrival then, folks. Keep it a bit steady. There we go. Bit of a wobble. Oh, oh. Unbelievable. Here we go. Another little Ryanair flight. Here we go. I lived there for free. I remember you saying about that actually during our Gran Turismo stream. That was pretty crazy. Why don't you go back? Because you're a celebrity there, because you're wanted. The language barrier is harder than you think. Yeah, to be fair. Japanese is a bloody hard language to learn. So he's now going down the taxiway. I reckon writing Japanese is probably the hardest thing, to be fair. But hopefully, folks, if I've read things correctly through your co-presenter's location, with any luck, he might actually... What are you doing? With any luck, he might actually be staying away from the house tonight. I might have it to myself, that'd be nice. Just bow it, everyone. Can't read it, so very hard. Bakeries are impossible. I can imagine, to be fair, yeah. I'll just point at the pictures, like, I want that. Or teach them English. That could be interesting. Looks like we've got another ATR coming in now, folks. He nearly died. I don't battle, we won. I bet it smells sense. Yeah, I love bakeries. Can't beat that smell of them, can you? So there goes Ryanair making their way down the taxiway right now. The best areas in Switzerland. Oh, there you go. I was about the bakery smelling amazing, but okay. What's this little ATR doing? It looks like it's... You're doing a go-round. Dude, get your kid out the fucking stream, please. You see me... I suppose being in the military probably is quite well travelled, yeah. Here comes our little ATR. There we go. I've been around the world a few times. I mean, so have I, but not for any length of time, just for like holidays and stuff, you know. Another Aer Lingus, folks. Not sure if you guys can quite see that on camera. David Harrison is back. Welcome back to the show, man. Don't forget to like and just don't forget to double tap and like, man. That'd be great. Cheers for joining. That's appreciated. Now, what? Any of these aircraft actually could be landing on the runway that's right in front of us? I hope so. I really hope so. Been around the world and yeah. Bit of Lisa Stansfield for you. I can't find my baby, I don't know why, I don't know why. Why she's gone away and I don't know where he can be. I like that song. In case you hadn't read it already. Nice view. I appreciate you, David. How you doing, buddy? Here comes our next arrival then, friends, onto 2-1 left this afternoon. 2-1 right, sorry. This one's 2-1 left, and then, annoyingly, not using it. Good song, mate. I know. Good old Lisa. Very irritating why they're not using this this runway. Quite a gentle Ryanair landing, that one, to be fair. We don't really say mate in the USA. Do you not? 8.5 out of 10 stream. Cheers, David. Nice of you to say so. homies, bread bin, MF. I thought they used more buddy, to be honest. You're right there, buddy. All of the above. USA, US. Yeah, we can't say that too loudly. We're next to an airport. We might get shot. Can you imagine? Yeah, bro or bruh or brother. It's not bruh, it's bruh. 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 Here we go then. Looking further back, you can just make out the landing lights of another aircraft behind this one. Just don't get why they stopped using this runway. It's pretty shit, to be honest. Yeah, bruh. Trust me, my housemate uses that all the time. It's an easy jet, friends. In a little A319. Very cute. A little baby bus, as we like to call it. Where is the longest runway in the UK? I have absolutely no idea, to be honest. Possibly could be London Heathrow, but I'm not sure. That's like 2.84 miles long. 12,500 feet. Google it, let me know. Wherever you make it, they'll probably get out your way. How can you tell it was an A319? Purely by the shape. I shall Google it, Grand Leader. Please do. Probably a Heathrow, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's the longest runway. Why should you turn around and say something stupid like the M1? The M1 stretches 265 miles. That's cute. Nobody asked. Heathrow's the answer. There you go, you see. 2.48 miles. Bloody long enough. I know this one's long enough to land an A380. Don't get why they're now landing and taking off on the same runway. It's very odd. Unless they're landing on here before they actually take off on here too. Be interesting to see where Jet 2 is going to go to. 2,309 meters. Crazy, isn't it? There comes Ryanair in a 737 MAX 8. Well, the fifth, thank you for your little Google experiente. Much appreciated. That fire's slowly burning down, folks. It's been going for a good 4 hours by now, which is crazy. I lived on a runway that was a backup runway for a space shuttle when it landed. Doing an FAD walk down that runway sucked. I can imagine, to be honest. Yeah. Nass Cecilfield, let me Google the length. That's something really stupid, and it's like it's insanely long. I predict long, yeah. Bear in mind the space shuttle's got no brakes. Here comes our next arrival then, friends. And they're still coming in on the wrong runway. It's very bizarre. They've gone from a 2 runway operation down to 1. Very strange. 4,378 meters. I mean, that's long, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh no, 3,811. Jesus. That is a long old runway. So close. I mean, you went far out. Only by what, 500 metres? Here we go then, folks. Our penultimate arrival before we go for a little drive around here in Manchester. So I'm now being attacked by bugs, it's annoying. It was a hub F18 when I was stationed there, now it's closed. Ah, shit, innit? It's no fun. Here we go then, friends. Here's our penultimate arrival on today's show. For yeah. It's Logan Air, my friends. That's a little Embraer. Little tiddler. And over there, folks. Final arrival on today's stream. Which takes this section beautifully to 2 hours long, which is quite cool. But before that, we've got a departure. Looks like a Jet 2. It is Jet 2. Go on, lad. V1. Rotate. Doing it late, doing it late, doing it late. Go on, lad. Go on, buddy. It's a Jet 2 holiday. You are the epitome of funny. Dude, I used to work as flight crew, so unfortunately it's all second nature. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Yeah, go on, lad. Darling, hold my hand. Here we go then, friends. For the final time on today's show. Before we go for a little drive around Manchester. We don't have that in the USA, the Jet 2 holiday. No, I know. Yeah, I've got JetBlue though, I think. It's coming into land right now. Can't be. It's fueling. All the way from Germany. No way. Recognise that spotty back end and those yellow casings anywhere. There we go. Very nice too. Well, they JetBlue do quite often. These flies are really annoying me, as you can see them on your screens as well. But no, JetBlue do now come to the as well. They fly quite regularly into London. One final departure then, folks. Oh, that can't happen. Tim, we love you. Linden, you're the ledge. Dude, I appreciate you. Shame you're leaving us though, 'cause we are literally about to leave the sanctuary of Manchester Airport and go for a little drive around England. There we go. Very nicely done there from Ryanair. Thundering through the sky. Very nice. Very nice. Cooper, how you doing, man? Steekman, hello to you guys. You've not missed nothing because that's the end of the first section. But it's not the end of the stream. Because, my friends, I ate some pasta. Don't worry, friends, we are now going to go for a little guided tour around Manchester, make the most of our time up here. And it's a lot easier to do it in one foul swoop rather than keep stop-starting streams, etc., etc., typing out new descriptions and that kind of malarkey. So some sections of this, you guys might be like, what the hell are you chatting about? You might be like, dude, you're on the wrong side of the road, wrong side of the car, etc., etc. But guess what? No, that's not the way it's going to be. Oh, meat and tomato. Oh, hello. Another Ryanair. Off they pop. Yeah, boy. That's the way we like it. Steekman and also Cooper. Don't forget to double tap your screens. That'd be amazing. I thought all tomatoes were red. What colour of tomatoes do you get? So, yeah, we're now going to go for a little drive around. Oh dear, Cooper, you can't be saying things like that on a public domain. How dare you? Unbelievable. Have some decorum, sir. So you can see all the nice greenery now of the UK. We won't zoom in quite as far. I don't want to see that much today. You can't show other people on the stream because you're not allowed to, without permission. Now, weirdly, there is a rainbow in the sky. As we all know, ordinarily you get a rainbow when it's raining. Now, as you can quite clearly see from the floor, it's definitely not raining here in the UK. So why the bloody hell have we got a rainbow in the sky? I think Mother Nature's got a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. I am running full speed, are you mad? Sorry mate, just banter. Nah, you're all good bro, you're all good. Unfortunately, I'd love to show you back in my car, but because your co-presenter brought something rather rude back from his holidays, we can't show you that because it is slightly too rude for YouTube. Although I have been told by a police officer it's actually not illegal, so that's always good to know. Right, so first of all, friends, that's what a UK number plate looks like if you're in the from the Americans or from the Americas. Oh, right. So, you guys ready for a drive around the northwest, showing you all the highlights of this beautiful area. Now, ordinarily, I would do a face reveal at this point, but I'm not going to do that right now for the simple reason I look scruffy as you like. What the hell's going on here? What kind of music? Because we're not allowed to. Because we'll be copyrighted to fuck. Right. So welcome to the UK driving experience now, my friends. Now I appreciate none of you guys know what a roundabout is, because if you're from America you've probably never seen one before in your life. But yeah, welcome to the UK. Now annoyingly, that rattling noise you can hear is a very rude thing currently in my back window. Which if it carries on rattling I might have to take out because it's going to annoy the shit out of me. It's not too bad when you've got cheaters on, you can drown it out with music, you know what I mean? But when you've not got music you can't really do that sort of thing. So yeah. So to our American cousins, this is what an English road looks like. Speed limit of God knows what, because you can't see the number in it, which is always helpful. Well, that was 50 mile an hour. So we're going to drive down here, go to a place called the Trafford Centre, which is a massive shopping centre right here in the northwest. Really, really nice. 30? You're taking the piss? Joyous. Let's do 30 miles an hour then. Fun. Okay friends, if you are brand new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We are live across the northwest right now, and indeed the rest of the world, showing all of you around Manchester. Hello sir, how are you sir? Thank you sir. There's a zebra crossing. Oh, here comes the rain. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see your just spray the windscreen with the old water repellent, so that should just rip out straight off. So we're currently in the posh part of Manchester, at Wilmslow, where it's very, very posh. Probably the reason why we've got to do 30 miles an hour, because I don't want people speeding through their village because, or through their area. Because they're quite hoity-toity around here, they're quite la-di-da, you know? It's like, oh, darling. Darling, have you seen my boot? You don't need a boat, it's not raining months. Alright then, cool, crack on. So some of the houses look quite, yeah, quite hoity-toity, shall we say. Got a pub there on the right. The nice thing about the England, though, to be fair, you're never far away from a pub. So no matter what happens, you're never that far away from one, which is quite cool. Obviously, if you're driving, you don't want to be drinking, because you do get in a lot of trouble for that. So to our American friends, how confused are you lot by our road layouts, and also for being on the wrong side of the road? Oh, you could have made that, you great plum. Piss off. Watch that be the highlight. Yeah, you watch, like, YouTube, make that the highlight. Me swearing at someone. Be just my luck. Although, like your KP would say, fuck me, Kens, that's quite tame for you, mate. Yes, yes it is. Oh, go if you're bloody going, you pillock. What's the matter with you? Oh, look, an Aston Martin showroom. Oh, how very posh. Oh. Oh, tell me you're in Cheshire, ladies and gentlemen, without telling me you're in Cheshire and you've got an Aston Martin showroom. Oh, how very posh. And then drive your Land Rover Discovery out of said bloody showroom. Oh, you posh bastard. Okay. Manchester. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. We are live across the UK and the world. We have just been at Manchester Airport for the last 2 hours of my life, my friends. Now we're going to make our way to the Trafford Centre. Look at that rainbow. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, honestly, Connor, or your co-presenter, I bloody love you dearly, mate, but honestly, that rattling is doing my absolute head in. I appreciate you brought me a present back from Spain, but it's driving me insane. Rattling the way to itself, bloody hell. Piccolino. So there we've got a Italian restaurant over there, friends. Very nice. Why is no one talking? Just remember, I can see your comments, friends. It's all good. So we're currently in Wilmslow, which is a suburb of Manchester. We're going to make our way towards the motorway. I think it's straight one. No, it's that one. Shit. I went wrong lane. Fuck. "12 miles to Manchester." That's nice. So we want to go left. Still signs for the airport though, which is kind of concerning because we don't want to go back there. Audley Edge, home of Waterloo Road. I appreciate a lot of our American friends right now watching this show, but like, what the hell are you doing? You're sat on the wrong side of the car and you're driving on the wrong side of the road. Truth is, this is the UK, folks. This is how we do shit. So quick roll call, who's still watching? Have we still got Tim? Have we still got Cooper? Why are we not seeing your message, friends? Who else is currently watching? Jump in the chat, say hello. It's always helpful when you get to a roundabout and there's no signpost on it. It's very helpful. Especially, you know, roughly where you're going, but not completely. It's slightly annoying. Why are we not chatting for? What's going on? Maybe Cooper's gone to do the one thing he said he was going to do earlier on. Who knows? Maybe it weren't just banter after all, it really did want a nice, nutritional, fulfilling meal. overtaking clearly can't read, can they? It says roundabout ahead, slow down, reduce speed now. There we go. The fact it's raining is quite disconcerting, to be fair. Oh, look, Tesco. Hello. It was not supposed to rain. Bloody hell's going on? One is not amused. Manchester, straight on. Straight on to Manchester, folks. How are you all doing then, folks? Don't forget to jump on the chat, have a little conversation, let us know you're still watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new as well. It'd be amazing. Let's try and hit 30 likes. That'd be incredible. Let's get you guys talking. That'd be awesome. Ah, Pierre. Nice to meet you. And you, my friend. Whereabouts are you from, buddy? Welcome to the UK. Having a nice little road trip right now around Manchester. Just been at Manchester Airport. So sorry you missed out on the action from there. But we're now going to head to proper Manchester and show you guys around. Pierre's from France. Ah, bonjour. About the only French that I know. Unfortunately, I studied Spanish at school, so I can speak to you a little bit of Spanish, but not a lot of French, unfortunately. Great to have you along there, buddy. Thank you for being here. Très bien. There you go, a bit more French for you. Don't forget to hit the like button though if you are watching for the first time. Comment, like, and subscribe. That'd be insane. My network is bad, so sorry. Mate, don't worry, it's cool. Just smash that like button, that'd be incredible. Always helps the algorithm, as you know. Look at that sun, guys. Literally it's starting to set over the northwest. Very nice, very pretty. Very nice, very good. We'll go up to the Trafford Centre and then bounce over to Media City, and then probably that'll be the end of the show, my friends. Welcome to the show, folks. Appreciate all of you being here. Like and subscribe if you are brand new. Trying to hit 30 likes, that would be pretty awesome. Watching from abroad, specifically mainland Europe and indeed from America, you're probably thinking, this guy is mental, he's on the wrong side of the road. As you can see though, everyone else must be mental, because they're the same side of the road as me, folks. It's just how we are right here in the UK. To Manchester. Nice. So folks, it is Monday the 22nd of June 2026. Currently 6 minutes to 9 at night here in the UK. Not going to get dark for at least another hour or so, which is always nice. Currently on a little road trip though from Manchester Airport to Manchester, just because why not? Oh, traffic lights, traffic lights, traffic lights for the bane of my bloody existence. The annoying thing is with traffic lights here in the UK though, folks, is they stay red for so bloody long. These are the exception. They've actually changed quite quickly, but ordinarily they stay red for fucking ever, which is really annoying. So very soon we'll be arriving at the Trafford Centre. We'll go for a little mooch around there just to show you the insanity of the size of the place, because it's absolutely crazy. And specifically, probably one of my most favourite places in this city. Like, it is absolutely incredible, in my opinion. Jesus Christ, that sun is bright. Crazily, it doesn't look too bad on camera, but in real life, that is bright. Thankfully, the rain has now stopped, so the sunnies can go back on. Welcome to the show, folks. Nice to have you guys along. Thank you very much indeed for joining and watching. Let's do a little roll call. Brittany, Alex, Tim, Super. Any of you guys still there? Guessing probably not. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes to 9 right here in the UK. Annoyingly, that sun looks beautiful on camera. It is annoying as shit in real life, I'm not going to lie to you. Proper in your face, you know what I mean? But we are currently live from the north right now, up here in and around Manchester. Heading now from Manchester Airport to the Trafford Centre, my friends. Absolutely beautiful part of the city. Well, it's beautiful in my opinion anyway. Like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. Trying to hit 30 likes by the time we hit to Trafford, that'd be insane. Don't forget folks, you can join in the chat. Always nice to have you guys along. lie to you, I think at this rate we might be ending the stream, which would be a real shame, because ending the stream on 29 likes, just literally one away from 30, that'd be amazing, please guys. Can you not make that happen? Destination, friends. Already excited. That sun is so bloody annoying because it is right in your eyes. It's horrible. Lovely to see, but my god, is it annoying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's something else we have here in the UK, which we don't have in the States. The white line at the side of our highways and stuff makes a nice little rumbling noise. Drive onto it by mistake. It kind of sounds like a plane landing, to be fair. Like, it's to wake you up, to make sure you wake up. If you nod off or whatever, saves you. Quite a good idea, to be fair. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like the noise of it. I think it's quite cool. One like away from 30. Can you guys make that happen? That'd be insane. Don't forget to join in the chat as well. We are currently headed to Trafford Park right here in the northwest. Oh, please come. Oh no. Oh look. Sun. Couple of rounds. Never good. And a third. Oh dear. Something very serious is going down. Having 3 ambulances in convoy with the police car in front, never a good sign. Across the northwest right now from the UK, indeed broadcasting to the rest of the world, my friends. Let us know where you lovely people are from, because believe you me, it gets quite boring just talking to yourself. I'm not gonna lie to you. And double tap those screens. Let's see if we can actually get 30 likes. That'd be mental. For the Trafford Centre, leaving the next junction. There's the big dome, my friend. Right, the words of Lone Star. Already there. Take a look around, and the sunshine in your hair. And the shadow on the ground. Here we go, folks. We are very quickly approaching the Trafford Centre right here in Trafford Park in Manchester. Absolutely sensational building. And I'm sure you guys are about to agree when you see the absolute extremity of this place. For a shopping centre, for the UK, it's pretty OTT. Going by American standards, probably not a lot. But for England, it's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. All the signs on the floor for the T Centre, aka the Trafford Centre. And of course we've got a fucking red light. Piss off. My bad. Here we go. Oh, honestly, red lights in this country are just ridiculous because they are bloody everywhere. Difference is, round here they actually change quite quickly. Elsewhere in the country, they take a fucking lifetime to change. Welcome to you lovely people currently watching. Thank you so much for being here. Well, hurry up and go then, you absolute moron. Of course, if you are watching from elsewhere other than the UK, you will find the fact we're on the other side of the road very confused and very disconcerting. It's just how we roll over here in the UK. And of course, many of you have never seen a roundabout before in your life. But again, just how we roll, just what we do. And there, my friends, is the main dome of the Trafford Centre. I told you it was big. Hell yeah, baby. And this place has been added to and added to and added to. It's absolutely massive now. Another red light. Hurry up then. Come on, sweetie pie, hurry up. Cross the road, you great fanny. Go, blimey. Alright. So that big tower in front of you is also part of the Trafford Centre as we come round to this next circle or roundabout. That's the other part of the Trafford Centre, and it now covers quite a large area, to be honest with you. It's absolutely huge. But yeah, it's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie to you. Granted though, this bridge does look like a railway carriage. Are you fucking joking? Red light! Sorry, we're in a flipping, I don't know, episode of Squid Games. Red light, green light, red light. There's a UK tram, folks. There you go, that's what they look like. Like and subscribe if you are brand new. And yes, over here they stop you for the sake of a tram. Like, they take priority over everything. And of course they go right down the centre of the road as well, which is kind of crazy. So, Danny, are you still watching, dude? Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. I've never ever agreed with traffic lights on a roundabout. My theory is if you cannot drive in the UK on a roundabout without there being a signal to tell you when you can and can't go, you should not be driving. It's that simple. Like, we spend enough of our time learning to drive around roundabouts and all this kind of malarkey to know how to do it without there being a stupid bloody traffic light, because all they do is make things 10 times more congested, and it absolutely annoys the living crap out of me. Because you don't need them. If you know how to drive on a, if you know how to drive and you know how to drive on a roundabout, you don't need a light to go, it's safe to go now. I know, it's safe fucking 25 minutes ago, but alright then, sweet, thanks very much. Right, this one ain't got flipping traffic lights, you know? Because, in my opinion, all traffic lights do is cause more and more traffic. They don't make it easy, they don't make it more free flowing or nothing like that. All they do is make it more and more congested. And I'm pretty sure this is why councils and stuff put them in. Just to make sure that everyone like drives slowly and carefully. Fuck her off. Stop penalising bloody motorists, for God's sake, you know what I mean? But folks, here we are. We are at the Trafford Centre right here in Manchester. Place is ginormous, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it's crazy how big this place is. Oh yes, come on eco warriors and your electric cars. Oh, how lardy-darry you. Oh yes. One must preserve the planet and my electric vehicle. How about this? Your electric vehicle has caused more flipping pollution to the atmosphere in the world than my petrol car. So, because those lithium batteries were made somehow, look at the amount of pollution they make to create, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are still here, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, come and join us right here at the Trafford Centre, which is where our little journey was going to end. We'll go for a little mooch around in there so you guys can see the absolute size of this place. It's crazy. Catlo, or Cat Lover, hello, long time no see, how are you? There we go, 30 likes, yeah, thank you. Legend. But this, my friends, is a shopping centre here in the UK. Like, it is so big, not even gonna lie to you. I'm good, thank you, good to hear from you. Nice to have you along on a Monday Funday, always fun. Where are we heading to? This monstrosity. The Trafford Centre right here in England, or the northwest of England. I'll show you that one. And then we can be even more cheeky. We can go, hello. There you go. Kabuki! Very nice. Very nice, really good. Yeah, you see, it's where we come into. And believe it or not, that's an actual shopping centre. It's crazy. So, now, the eagle-eyed viewers amongst you who have watched a lot of the content on this channel will not only recognise the Trafford Centre, you'll also recognise it as being a venue which housed one of the pubs that featured on our 24 Hours in Spoons challenge. Because if I remember rightly, we came here for pub number 2. So, and weirdly, I think it was actually rated within the top 10. Not obviously top 10, within the top 5. If I remember rightly, the Royal Victoria Pavilion is number 1. The Mardi Gras here at the Centre was number 2. And the Catherine Wheel in Henley came in 3rd. So there we go. All good fun. But yes, we're going to go for a little mooch around here. Just slightly worried as to whether or not my battery is going to hold out, because it's on 57%. Annoyingly. Bear with me, guys. you look around, I'm the sunshine in your hair. I know one thing though, it is bloody hot today, folks. Like, stupidly hot. But yeah, there she is, the UK's Trafford Centre. Not traffic, like some people like to call it. It is actually the Trafford Centre. And what an amazing place she is. Okay, so face reveal. There is the Trafford Centre right in front of you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So in a minute or two, we will be heading into there when I get a little bit more juice in my phone. And yeah, we will show you lovely people around this sensational place. Let's just change charge. Oh. But join the chat, come and say hello. We don't bite, I promise you. Yeah, be nice to chat to you lovely sensational people. Thank you very much, Steve, for the 31 likes. That is insane for a Monday Funday. Much appreciated. And yeah, we'll go for a little walk around in here. Have to be very careful in here though, because obviously there's a lot of people or members of the public and that sort of thing. So a lot of them don't like being filmed for obvious reasons. Just slightly annoying because you're in a public place, you know what I mean? But you've got to be so careful. But yeah, it's quite nice. Obviously, we are doing a Celine Dion shift as well today. We are all by ourselves because your co-P is otherwise engaged and busy. So yeah, we're doing it all on our own today, folks. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Sorry for the singing, but you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, folks. Not gonna lie to you, I don't think that's gonna get any more battery power in it. I think it's gonna stay at 57%. So I don't think it's gonna charge up any more than that all the time we are on a live stream, which is somewhat annoying. But yeah, the good thing is we can go for a walk around here and then end the live, and hopefully to get you guys up enough to be able to show you guys around Media City afterwards. You just won't be able to see the trip between here and there, unfortunately. But look at this place, guys. I mean, for a shopping centre. And after this, we'll do a tour, a Monday Funday tour of Media City. But yeah, it's massive, absolutely huge. Come and chat away though, folks. It's always nice to chat to you lovely people. It's always good to find out what you're all up to and what's crack-a-lacking, etc. Obviously the most southern person right now in the entirety of the northwest, I'd imagine. Nice one, Neil. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Like and subscribe if you are brand new. It's always good. You never know. When I get home later on and I find I've got the house to myself because your co-P's elsewhere, I might partake in that myself. Let's face it, we're all adults, aren't we? There you go, look. No smoking. Oh dear. But look at this place. I mean, for a shopping centre, folks, this place is mad. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, that's the chandelier. I'm not being funny. This wouldn't look out of place on the Titanic, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Literally, look at this staircase. And the size of that chandelier. It's massive. So we're going to walk up the grand stairs, wait at the clock for Jack, or Rose. No, I'm joking. Sorry. Yeah, look at this place. You got 5 guys. It's not really a meal out for 2 people, is it? It's not really romantic. It's more of an orgy, but there we go. Oh, this place is mad. That's the bike your Kopi happily rode last June. And this, my friends, is the inside of that shopping centre. Now, you think that's impressive? How many shopping centres do you know with a cruise ship on board? Wow. Oh shit. There's a cruise ship, folks. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go down to the American Quarter, to the main dome, and then we will show you the main dome. Like I said, this place is pretty sensational. It'll be quite a quick tour though. And of course we'll show you the Mardi Gras. The pub that was rated number 2 on our 24,000 spoons challenge, which is right there, look. Did you ever make it on there? Fucking no. They lied to us. Like and subscribe if you are brand new though, folks. Come and say hello in the chat. Look at these poor lads there. Hello, sir. How do you do? Crazy. But this is a shopping centre, my friends. Like I said, going by US standards, this is probably nothing, right? Because, let's face it, your places are massive. But so is this. I mean, look. Kind of looks a little bit like Grand Central Station, you know? Actual trees inside. It's mental. So we'll take you to the main dome. We'll go back into the Orient Food Hall. And then we'll call it a day. Only annoying thing being, by me doing a little piece to come around here, people will probably think we are, what the fuck? Oh damn, they're redoing the, well that's inconvenient, because they're replacing everything, guys. Whoops. Well, that's very inconvenient. Because ordinarily you take the escalators down, which means showing you guys the main dome is now not possible, annoyingly, unless you do it like that. Look at that. Yeah. Very nice. There's all the workings of an escalator, folks. Look at all that lot. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Right. So now we'll go down here.
Your mummy's in that shop.
It's cute. As you can see, there's thousands of people around here, folks. Cheers, boss. There you are, guys. Look. Feel exceptional. Nice. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this place. Pretty cool. Right, look, down there. All the way through. Loads of glass. Really nice. Lots of water installations. Beautiful. So now we're going to go back to the cruise ship via what they call the Asian Quarter. So all these fooderies down here are from Asia. Look at the ceiling, folks.
No, it's actually have a good.
So we go from the Asian Quarter into the Eastern Garden, my friends. Oh yeah. Well, they've got an actual tuk-tuk, friend. Really does smell amazing. There's a tuk-tuk from Thailand for the Thai buffet. Very nice. All authentic food too. And then we come back to the cruise ship. Look at that. Back where we started, friends. Stars are out. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, boy. Can't beat this place, honestly. We had a photograph there, me and your co-presenter, the Pretty Naughty. When we came to Manchester last year, actually, last June, to one, kickstart the 24,000 Spoons Challenge, and two, to fly a jumbo jet. Yep, you heard me correctly. From the airport we were at earlier, we took off from there, flew to London in a 747. There's that insanely massive chandelier again, look. Beautiful. Back down the grand staircase, which you can't walk down, to be fair, you've got to run down it. Right, here we go. And then we'll go back outside. Another view of Five Guys. Quite a lot of women in Five Guys, quite worryingly, but there we go. The hottest chicken around. Yeah, boy. And guys, if you're in the northwest, you want a job? Look, they're hiring. And then you come back outside into the fresh air, because my God, is it hot and stuffy in there. But there's even more water. All beautiful. Back into actually the cooler nighttime air of Manchester. And that, my friends, is sensational. So, there's your little whistle-stop tour from Monday Funday from Manchester Airport to the Trafford Centre. We're going to call it a day. Whack the phone on charge. Drive to Media City. And then we will show you guys around Media City for for the concluding part of tonight's Monday Funday, before I then make the long, arduous drive back down south. And yeah, who knows what we might encounter over in the city. So friends, you guys are amazing. That has been the Trafford Centre little tour, and indeed your Monday Funday from the airport. However, stick around, because in about 45 minutes time we'll be live from Media City, showing you guys around there. But until then, my friends, remember, this has been LindenTV. Miss it, miss out.